you still, by default, don't get excited to public speak. But
No, I do now.
you do get excited now.
Yeah.
So then, you've totally
But it took a
reconditioned.
while.
But so that period of time was you reconditioning yourself, creating new neural pathways, creating new preferences, right? For the act of public speaking. That's all work that you did. The thing that started you on that road was that one conversation where somebody you trusted said, you better get over it, right? That moment was a reframe. You already knew you wanted to be successful. You already knew that you were successful at the time. And now here's someone saying, this thing will hold you back from the success you could have. When you looked at public speaking through that lens, it was a new frame. It was a whole new way of considering the problem. And now all of a sudden, it was a problem that you wanted to resource, tackle, and overcome. Because you had rationalized your way to understand there's a larger purpose, a purpose that's larger than the discomfort that comes from public speaking, right? And even now, when you talk about it just a second ago, what you're talking about is maximizing your impact, right? So that tells me that what you were thinking to yourself was, it's not that it's going to hold me back in terms of dollars and cents. It's not that it's going to hold me back in terms of how I define success. It's going to hold me back because there's a larger impact that I could have if I get past this fear of public speaking. And that was worth the work to recondition yourself.
Yeah, but I had to go at a thing that was part of my identity that I had held on to is, I don't need this thing. And I had, I'd made that a part of my identity, that I was an introvert and I didn't like being out front, and I justified it and made all kinds of reasons why that was my narrative. And yeah, like you said, in a moment it was held up and I had to look at it again, right?
Yeah, and that's what's awesome, right? When you look at a pyramid dead on, you just think it's a triangle. It's not until you start to turn it that you realize there's so much more to it, right? It's a three-dimensional object. It's a pyramid. There's not 3 sides. There's 12 sides, right? It's a much more elaborate and complex thing. And that's before you even start to wonder how it's engineered. But what ends up happening is so many of us look at old things in our lives, and we just see the triangle because it's the same way we've always seen it. Until somebody comes up and holds it in front of your face and says, that's not a triangle. Here, just stand over where I'm standing and take a look, right? It's a powerful thing to have someone help you reframe. The reason that people like you and I have success in business is because we're not only gifted in what we've done with our own business, but we're able to help other people reframe what they're doing.